Good morning. We got the goofy glasses out again. Get ready for a good show. Sunday, December 17th. We're headed to Christmas. 8 days till Christmas for you guys. You got the goofy glasses. It's DJ Wonder Chrissy. We got Fantasyland playing to get us going. Like, share, and subscribe to Land Cruiser Midwest, folks. Get your orders in for Hooter Wings real soon. Great place to visit, great place to dine. And they always have ice cold beer. You betcha, Land Cruiser Midwest loves hot wings. I hope you like the glasses because they're hard to see through with the lights blinking all the time. But we do it, folks. We do it for you. All right. How are we doing here? Looks like we got a couple of viewers. We'll wait for some more. We'll bring the music down like the DJ always does. Oh, what else can I do to get your likes and views and shares? Help us out with the algorithm, folks. Help us out if you could. Always like the help with the algorithm. Okay, I'm going to bring the music down. Let's get the show a-going. So there you go. The show is officially started. Let's, boy, we got a good show. We always have good shows for you guys. Let's see. Let me get this one all set up for you here. We're going to talk today about how the blue cities have basically turned into third world countries, folks. Let me get these goofy glasses. Comment down below if you like the goofy glasses or not. I tried a little bit of everything. We try to make this comedic. It's Saturday Night Live on Sunday morning. That's what it is. So there you go. We got to put the Hooter girl away too. There you go. She's gone. The blue cities, especially Chicago, I have not seen a rise in crime and not just normal crime. We're not just talking stealing beer from a 7-Eleven or something, or, somebody slashing somebody. No, we're talking heinous crimes and happening all the time. So let's play this first clip and not only are there heinous crimes, there's off-duty police people being part of the crime, which makes you wonder if they know who these people are. In one case, they stole his badge. Maybe the crime people are sending a message to the police. I don't know. Just a thought, folks. So let's get this clip going here. Where's my...
The crimes ranging from sexual assault to kidnapping and armed robbery.
There we go.
There were a total of 5 victims. The only suspect is dead. CBS 2's Darius Johnson spoke with neighbors.
There's some good news.
Terrifying encounter.
Joe and Erica, the details of the crime spree are bizarre and chilling, but I can tell you those who I spoke with at the building tell me they are going to have a hard time sleeping tonight. After a night of terror, fear is now building in the shadows of this South Loop condo.
I heard there.
This is a nice area. This is down by Soldiers Field, McCormick Place. It's been cleaned up in the last 10, 15 years. It's close to the lake. A lot of upscale housing, as you saw here. Nice place. This guy looks like a clean-cut type of guy.
There was just a horrible incident. I was on the way to work this morning. I came out the elevator, and there were some wonderful officers in our building, and I asked them if it was safe and if I would be okay to leave the building. And they told me yes.
Nicholas Palmieri and Isabella Henderson were fortunate to receive the all clear, but what they learned after.
It's very scary. It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Police say around 2:30 Friday morning, a man made his way into their building and held a woman at knife point. That woman, a member of the Chicago Police Department, was sexually assaulted and beaten on the elevator.
We as citizens of Chicago, we need to continue to back the blue. We need to support them. We need to empower them to lock up these criminals.
The suspect then forced the off-duty officer and 2 other women into a unit where they were all robbed and held at knife point. When a man entered the unit, he was also robbed and held at knife point.
Looks like the offender might have been to this department because there's broken glass, there's miscellaneous objects on the ground, but there's nobody who lives here.
That officer escaped as the suspect forced the 3 victims into one of their cars where he drove to a Subway at 31st and Halstead. There, he took $400 from the register and cut the employee, all while the male victim escaped.
Units be advised, the vehicle struck a 911 squad car and went westbound on 31st from Halstead. They just robbed that store over there at knife point.
About a mile down the road, the suspect crashed the vehicle, ejecting and killing himself. The remaining victims, still inside after being held at knife point, were taken to the hospital. Meanwhile, those in the South Loop offer their prayers while questioning if they still feel safe in a place they call home.
No, I don't. This is not a safe place to be.
At this time, Chicago police have
there you have it.
named the suspect
there was no
at the
question
helm
about
of this
that.
crime spree. I can tell you that all of those victims involved did go to the hospital where they are all expected to be okay. We're live in the control room tonight. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS 2.
Is everyone okay, Uncle Lair? No, little Tommy, not everyone was okay there. Okay, so there's just one report. I mean, that's third world country type of stuff. Yeah, that's bad. There was another one where there's a 15-year-old kid was found no longer living in a trunk of a car that was set ablaze. I don't know. I mean, look at all these. There's this off-duty among 9 robbed at gunpoint. Let's listen to this one. I told you, it's even happening to the police.
Here's one thing you need to do before...
Let's cue this one up for you guys. You judge for yourself. I don't want to.
Gunpoint on the city's northwest side.
Northwest, that's the nice area of town.
Armed robbery. Chicago police are now investigating.
CBS 2's Mugu Odigwe joins us live from the newsroom with what we're learning about this latest. What we're learning newsroom.
Say that again. What was her name?
CBS 2's Mugu Odigwe joins us live from the newsroom with what we're learning about this latest rash of incidents. Mugu.
Yeah, good morning. That officer was not hurt. We're told he complied and gave the armed robbers his personal belongings. Take a look at this video of the scene. You can see a police badge on the ground right next to an evidence marker. This is near Belmont and LeClaire in Portage Park. According to police, the off-duty officer was getting out of his car when a black Nissan pulled up next to him. 4 guys with handguns and a rifle got out of that Nissan. They stole his personal belongings before getting back in their car and drive.
Sounds like in a militia he was attacked with. Holy cow. Just 4 and a guy with a gun. That's 5 against 1. That's not even a fair fight.
Away. This robbery happened around 10:20 last night. 5 others would follow. The last one happened around 12:10 on the south side. Police say it involved 3 male armed robbers who were also in a black Nissan. They stole from a 52-year-old man before driving away. Police tell us no one was hurt or injured in any of those 6 robberies. Right now, they aren't saying if the robberies are connected, only that they are still investigating. We're live in the newsroom. Mugu Odigwe, CBS 2 News.
Thank you much, Mugu. There you go. I never heard of that name before. That's a strange name. Okay, so we got a Mugu going on there. Yeah, there's lots of crime in Chicago. Let's see if I can find another short one here for you guys. Here's a broad daylight one here. Let's look at this one.
A quiet morning on the west side turned violent outside a store when gunfire left 1 man dead, another wounded.
CBS 2's Charday Gray has been working this story all day and found surveillance video that could be a clue to what happened.
While it's unclear what led up to this deadly shooting, surveillance video with different angles helps paint the picture of what happened. Surveillance video from Curly's Deli Mart shows the moments that led up to the double shooting. Cameras caught the suspect and one of the two victims talking in a group. You see one victim walk off and the suspect chases after him with a gun. Around the corner, we're blurring the victim as the shooter continues to fire and runs across the street. You see people running into the store to avoid gunfire. Another angle shows the same thing and someone locking the doors. Police gathered several shell casings in the parking lot next to the store. A gun was recovered as well.
A bullet has no name. You shoot, if it's a person you're trying to shoot at, if it's a crowd, you shooting at him, you're going to hit somebody else.
James Bush is a security guard at the store.
It's kind of a shady place there. West side Chicago is a little shady, folks.
A lot of policemen just doing the investigation.
Chicago police say the shooting happened at Cicero and Adams around 10:30 a.m.
The broad daylight makes it even worse. Just people can just up and just do something right in the public's eye.
At the scene, police say two men were both on the sidewalk when they were shot. One was 46, and he is at Stroger in critical condition. The other victim was also taken to Stroger and later died.
Sad situation, you know.
The person who died has not been identified. The shooter is still on the loose. Reporting at the 15th Police District, Sade Gray, CBS 2 News.
Okay, here's the other one I was talking about. It's a real short one.
New details this morning about a body found inside of a trunk in Bridgeport that was on fire.
Bridgeport, nice Chinese area, mainly
Smith,
Chinese.
Who died from gunshot wounds to the neck and chest. Police and fire officials responded to a car
15-year-old
fire
kid, so young.
and Parnell Friday morning. When the fire was put out, first responders then found the body inside of the trunk. Police continue to investigate.
Okay, so there's that. You know, and to our, they thought we had all of our migrants. Let's see if we can find. They're starting to load up one of the police stations again. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see if I can find it quickly here for you guys. Here you go. Let's play this one.
This is the Vanish Holster right.
They just say they cleared out the police stations, and no sooner did they do that, buses arrived.
Lobbies and sidewalks in an attempt to shelter migrants. Chicago leaders say they've cleared migrants from all of the police stations, but just hours after that statement was sent out, we saw dozens of asylum seekers in front of the 12th district. Sarah Maki was there talking to people who lined up outside of its doors.
At 8 o'clock this morning, the city said that all Chicago police districts had been cleared of migrants, but underlining just how fluid this situation is. As we stood here at 5 o'clock, dozens of people came in from all different directions, some of them telling us that they were told to come here.
Yonder Jose Lozada Gomez shows us the paperwork that got him on a Greyhound bus to Chicago just before midnight. Originally from Venezuela, he left home in September, crossing the border in California, flying across the country to Washington, D.C., before traveling here. He told us he doesn't know where he's headed next, but he was directed to check in.
This guy's been across the world. My God, let's hear that again. He went from California, Venezuela to California to Washington, D.C. to Chicago. It begs the question, is maybe the people in Washington, D.C. are sending people to Chicago now?
From Venezuela, he left home in September, crossing the border in California, flying across the country to Washington, D.C., before traveling here. He told us he doesn't know where he's headed.
I wonder where he's heading next.
To check in at a police station where a bus would pick him and anyone waiting and take them to a shelter. Plans for 2 tent sites have stalled in recent weeks. The mayor leaning on a coalition of churches to clear the police lobbies. Just before 5, the crowds came. Dozens of migrants, many of whom, like Gomez, just arrived in the city. Organizers wouldn't tell us where they were taking people, but confirmed they were headed for shelters. They took their names and information, loading families with children onto the first bus before another came for the single adult men. An ambiguous process that Gomez says leaves him feeling this way.
No, pues me siento apretado, ahorcado, me siento... Ya hemos pasado por muchas cosas, como todo el mundo sabe que todos pasamos por muchas cosas, ¿me entiendes? Y llegamos acá a pedir refugio y para que nos hagan con esa, que no nos pueden recibir porque tenemos que llevar algo de acá de la policía para que nos puedan recibir.
While the city says that there are no more migrants staying at the district buildings or at Midway, they do say that at last count there were 186 people staying at O'Hare Airport. In Pilsen, Sarah Maki, CBS 2 News.
So there we go. There we go. Now we got an update there. I wasn't aware that we had people at Midway also, but evidently at one point we did. Police stations pretty much cleared, and 180 at O'Hare. But as I told you, we got airplanes coming in from Tucson on a every other day basis. That'll be dropping off more people there. So welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the third world, my friends. Soon to be heading towards your home. If you live in the suburbs of Chicago, this is coming to a town near you. It's guarantee. I guarantee you there's going to be people knocking at the door. Who's there? Migrant man. Yep, you're going to hear that. You're going to hear that. You're going to say, who's there? And they're going to say, Migrant man. Sad state of affairs. The blue cities, New York, Chicago, Denver, are turning into third world countries. Los Angeles has been a third world country forever. If you want to see some third world stuff, check out the RVs and tents and campers of Los Angeles. It's pitiful, and just be thankful they don't have smell vision working. My gosh, it's devolved in Los Angeles to something beyond your worst dreams. Believe me. Okay, so it's a Sunday. I'm gonna end early today. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. It always helps with the algorithm. We thank you for making our channel grow. It's growing every day. Every time we do a video, it seems like we get more subs. So thank you from DJ Wonder Chrissy.